It was 2005. The office was always cold, even in summers. The lights buzzed above. Computers were big with fat screens. Phones had cords. People still used fax machines. Emma sat at her desk, typing slowly. Her fingers moved, but her mind was tired. She had joined the company 6 months ago. It was her first full time job after college. She was proud. Her mother had cried when she got the job. But now something was wrong. People talked, not to her, about her. She would walk past the break room, the talking would stop. A few soft laughs, a few eyes looking down, a smirk. She never heard the full words, but she felt it. In her chest, in her bones, something ugly was spreading. She only got the job because of him. That's what she heard one day. Soft, behind her back. She turned. The two girls smiled. Too sweet. Oh, we didn't mean just office talk. You know how it is, one said. Emma nodded, but her hands were cold. Her heart raced. She knew who they meant. Mr. Clark, her manager. Older, kind. He had helped her when she was new, given her feedback, encouraged her. But now they said things that she was too close to him, too close. She wanted to scream. She wanted to cry, but she did nothing. Each day grew harder. People stopped asking her to lunch. Meetings felt strange. She spoke and no one looked at her. She checked her work twice, 3 times. She stayed late, but it did not matter. She stopped going to the break room. She stopped smiling. Even Mr. Clark seemed different, distant. One day, he left a note on her desk. You're doing great. Don't let them get to you. She read it again and again, but it did not help. It made her feel more alone. One evening, she stayed late. The office was dark, except for her desk lamp. She heard voices in the hallway. I can't believe it's still going on. It's not about her, it's him. He did the same thing last year, remember? Emma froze. HR covered it up. That intern left without saying goodbye. If she finds out, it's bad. The voices faded. Emma sat still. Her stomach turned. It was not about her, not really. The whispers, the looks, they were warnings, not attacks. They had seen it before. Mr. Clark, kind, helpful, too helpful. Emma went home and didn't sleep. She thought about the talks, the kindness, the note. She thought about the intern, the one before her. She remembered his hand on her shoulder once, how it stayed too long, how she had brushed it off. She had thought the others were cruel. Maybe they were scared. She wanted to leave, but she also wanted the truth. Mr. Clark left the company quickly. No goodbye. No one spoke to Emma about it, but they looked at her differently now. Not warm, not cold, careful. Some people said she made it up. Some believed her. Some didn't care. She stayed for a while, then she left, quietly. Years later, she still remembers that cold office, the whispering, the looks, the way her truth came out, not as power, but as pain. Emma moved to a smaller company. It had warmer light and smaller rooms. There were fewer people but more smiles. On her first day, she watched them laugh together in the kitchen. She felt strange, like she didn't belong, like she had forgotten how to be normal. But one woman, Sophie, came over. She had kind eyes. You're Emma, right? Yes. I heard you're great with reports. We could use that. Want to sit with us at lunch? Emma nodded quietly. She felt her chest relax just a little. Still, some nights, Emma lies awake. She hears the hum of those old office lights in her head. She remembers the silence, the looks. She sometimes wonders if she hadn't stayed late that night, would she still believe he was just kind? Would she have become something else? She writes in her journal now. It helps. One entry reads, they judged me before they knew me, but maybe they knew something I didn't. I used to want to be liked. Now I just want to be heard. One day, years later, Emma runs into one of the girls from the old office in a grocery store, older now, still sharp. You look well, the woman says. I am, Emma says. She smiles. I always felt bad, the woman says, but I didn't know what to do. Emma looked at her for a moment, then says, me neither. They stand in silence, then part ways. Emma walks out of the store. The sun is warm. For the first time in years, she feels free. She doesn't forgive everything. She doesn't forget, but she lets go.